Hi, this is Mr. Payton. Welcome to our final episode of Financial Literacy. I just want to say something about our minds. I've read quite a bit on money. I've watched lots of content, talked to people. Fortunately, I've met lots of very wealthy people. And the number one thing they all talk about, man, is just the way that they think, the way that they process things. So I just want to say this to everybody who took the time to watch any of my videos on financial literacy and who may possibly purchase my book that has to do with financial literacy within life skills. You got to get your head screwed on right. The majority of people, not all, but the majority of people who are poor is because they have a poor mindset. Think about this person. Do you know anybody who has raggedy shoes and says stuff like, man, when I get some nice shoes, I'm going to take care of them? Or somebody who drives like a beat up car, or maybe it's just an older car. It's not really beat up, but it's just an older car and they never wash it. They keep trashing all the time and they say, yeah, but when I get a nice car, I'll treat it nice. Let me tell you something. No, they won't. No, they won't. Because they don't have the right habits. So what I'm saying to you right now, because I was you, if you're young right now and you're broke, tell yourself right now, when I get older, I'm not going to be broke. And start acting like you're not broke right now. And you might say, well, Mr. Payton, what does that mean? That means whatever pair of shoes you have, you keep them as clean as you possibly can. Whatever shirts you got, you iron them up and make them as crispy as you can get them. And you treat yourself like you're valuable. You can't wait until you get money to try to act valuable. Money is not going to make you valuable. If you weren't valuable before, you ain't going to be able to get money. And I'm going to put it in the term that you kids use. If you trash now, you'll be trash with money. You will be. That's just a fact. You think because you get $1 million, all of a sudden you're going to act sophisticated, you're going to treat things nice, you're going to treat people nice? I don't think so. That's another thing I see in a lot of people is they treat people badly, they disrespect them, they talk down to them, they make fun of people. You think you're going to become wealthy with that type of attitude? Think about this. Let's say you're fortunate enough to own your own business. Are you going to be rude to your customers? They ain't going to come back. If you start doing hair, you're going to tell people that they're ugly after you do it? So you have to start thinking like you're a business or a business owner. Start thinking like you're the boss. Start thinking like you're the best worker or the best employee. How would you act if you were the best? See, the truth of the matter is most people can't handle being good. They wouldn't be able to handle being rich. You've heard of it. People who win the lottery who are broke a couple of years later. You've seen it with professional athletes. Millions of dollars broke. It's not because they didn't have enough money. It's because they didn't have the right mindset. They didn't know what to do with the money they had. And we've already gone through all that in the episodes before. Right now, I want you to consider something. Think about it right now. Just take a second. Let's take a deep breath, everybody. And I want you to look right into your mirror and say, am I poor or am I rich? And remember, that has nothing to do with money. Look at your room. Is it clean? Do you dress sloppy? Again, you guys, I'm not talking about brand name clothes. And don't give me the excuse, I don't have that many clothes, Mr. Payton. Wash them on your hands, do what you gotta do. I've done some things you guys wouldn't even consider doing. Trust me. Had to live in a car, had to live in a shelter a couple of times. Like, let's not do the whole, but you always had, or you don't know what it's like. Yes, I do. So just look around, look at your own situation right now. Do you act rich? Meaning, do you have value for yourself? That's all rich is. It means you have a lot of value. Do you have value for yourself right now? Then you're on a good track. Doesn't matter how much money you make. The money's going to come to you. I promise. Like I said, you guys, I was broke. By no means am I driving a Lambo right now, but I'm cool. I remember once when I was teaching, a kid asked me this question. Mr. Payton, are you rich? I said, yep. They're like, well, do you have a Benz? And they started asking me all these questions. No. I said, let me tell you what my definition of rich is. Whenever I go in the grocery store, whenever I go in the mall, if I see something I want, I can buy it. Now, you guys, don't try to be funny and say, oh, but if you were in Bloomingdale's or Nordstrom's, that's not what I said. Generally speaking, when I walk around and go places, if I see a TV I like, I can buy it. If I go on a car lot, I decide I want a new car, I can go get one. That's a function of me having good credit. That's a function of me having saved money and done some of the right things. I've always in my heart and in my head thought that I was a valuable person. So I treat myself with value. I take care of my clothes. Now, anybody who knows me knows I like to wear suits. That's just something I grew up, because I grew up in a certain time where wearing suits was a cool thing, so I just got that in my head. That's something I want to do. I'm not saying you have to dress like me to feel like you are wealthy or feel rich. What I am saying though is that if you're a t-shirt and jeans guy, then they should be clean and everything should be straight. If you like your tennis shoes, you know, if you like your skirts, whatever you're into, just make sure when you walk out the door, people know that, you know what, that person cares about themselves. Look at how they carry themselves. Here's another one. This is a big one, especially for young people, but I hear a lot with older people too. What are you speaking into your spirit in terms of your own wealth and your own poverty? Are you walking around saying, man, I'm broke, man. Things ain't never going to work out. You know what? If you keep saying that, that's exactly what's going to happen. Keep saying you're broke, and you will be. But if you walk around saying, man, I'm on my way. On your way to what? I don't know, but I'm getting out of here. I'm saving my money. I'm going to learn how to invest. Man, you don't know nothing about the stock market. I'm going to learn. I'm going to have a business. You ain't going to have no business. Nobody in your family has a business. I'll be the first. Speak positivity into your life. Speak prosperity into your life. Speak wealth and riches. You guys, we're not talking about thousands of dollars. We're not talking about flashy clothes. We're talking about being able to live the life that you want. Being able to go on vacations. Being able to go visit people if you want to. Being able to eat at a restaurant you want to eat at. Being able to buy the clothes you want. Live in the neighborhood you want. You have to speak that into existence. So we have to think it. We have to treat ourselves a certain way, and then we have to speak it out. And then you have a chance. It's not going to be easy. I'm telling you that right now. It is hard. It's hard to save your money when everybody else is spending it. It's hard to study when everybody else is partying, but it will pay off. So the question is how bad do you want it? Yeah, everybody wants to win the lottery. Everybody wants to hit it on the internet, and that's fine. And look, I'm on YouTube. Obviously, I don't have a problem with people trying to be YouTubers. But if you're doing that in place of studying, it's not going to work. Because again, you're building habits. What I am saying to you is that, and this is for people who are in school, obviously. And I'm talking high school and under. If you're an adult, you're good. Adult meaning over 18. If you're in school, you can't skip math class to go make YouTube videos. Can't do that. You know why? Because right now going to school is your job. So do your job and then make time to make your YouTube videos. If you like to stream on Twitch or whatever, all these other things, I don't even know all the terms. I probably just said that wrong. My point is that if you have an interest in doing something online, if you want to make money in this digital world, you can't do that in place of your job. You might say, well, why not, Mr. Payne? Going to school ain't going to make me no money anyway. Let me explain to you why you can't do that. When you become an adult, God willing, you may be a father or a mother someday or a parent of some sort. You can't neglect your family to go chase your dreams, because then you're not being a good parent. So this is the same level of discipline. Get your work done and then follow your dreams. That goes for athletes. That goes for anybody who has a dream. Take care of business first. The moment you turn 18, do whatever you want. Or the moment you graduate high school, do whatever you want. I graduated at 17. That's why I'm saying that. But this idea that I'm just going to play video games all day, or I'm just going to shoot buckets all day, or I'm just going to be online trying to post on TikTok and Instagram all day in place of doing your work, no good. Again, you're building the wrong habit. Take care of business, then invest in your dreams. Once you take care of business, you can fully invest in your dreams. But I'd be willing to bet those of you who are skipping school or skipping class for that dream, I would imagine you probably ain't that good at the other thing anyway. I'm just keeping 100. I meet kids all the time. I'm going to be a rapper. Spit for me right now. Let me hear what you got. Oh, I ain't ready. Then you're not serious. Kids say they're a YouTuber. How many videos you got up? 3. You're not serious. I'm going to make it on Instagram or TikTok. How many posts you got? 10. You're not serious. So if you're spending all your time online, if you're spending all your time hooping, doing sports, you're spending all your time trying to be cute, you damn sure better be good at it. You better have something to show for it. You know what most people are doing online? Watching other people be successful. That's what they're really doing. Don't get it twisted. They staring at their phone the whole time, they ain't making YouTube videos. They're not grinding, they're not making their own content. They're watching other people's content. Those guys who say they're working on their game, they're out there doing drills, foot drills for football and trying to catch passes. No, they're not. They're watching somebody else train, or they're just at the park playing catch. They're not serious. You'll know the people who are serious. You'll know. And I know that ain't the most comfortable thing for you all to hear, but it's the truth. We can't keep playing around, folks. I want to be rich. I want to be successful. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be this. I want to be that. What do you have to show for it? I don't want to hear about your hopes and dreams. I want to see action. I want to see what you've actually gotten done. And for most people, it ain't much. It ain't. So let's get serious about this thing. Remember, the point of this episode right here is our mindset. Get a successful mindset. Get a rich mindset. Value yourself. Show respect to others. Think the right things. Say the right things. And I'm telling you, folks, it's going to work out for you. This is the end of my financial literacy series. I want to thank you so much for paying attention and watching. I hope that you subscribe to my channel and see some value in it. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. This is Mr. Payton. Have a great day.